shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Another shot is gonna hit you with a mind overloaded, loaded. The bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember, everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be the alcohol talking. It might be the alcohol talking. Let's go.
Just a little. So when we say Sunday night weekend hangover,
You're looking at it.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? Hopefully you're a little more lively than what we are. Welcome to our Sunday night weekend hangover. You got your boy Bill here, and with me, as always, my good friend and my hetero life mate, Queasy.
Yeah, Queasy Steve. Young Queasy.
So we can vouch for one thing that we learned last night. Buffalo Trace is an amazing drink, and I look forward to having it here, but in very small quantities. It's a monster.
Yeah.
If you're a whiskey drinker, bourbon drinker, I highly recommend that you do add that to your collection. Hell of a night. I want to say, what's going on, GQ? Why you look rough and apparently I don't. I always look good.
Good, because I
even with the new shave, I fucked up the handlebars yesterday when I was trimming up, so I had to redo it.
Oh, yeah, no, I was real rough this morning. I'm starting to get back to it though.
And I see Candy over there, so that could be in the near future. I just don't see Charleston shoes.
They're in the freezer.
Oh my lord! So we're gonna try and do our normal. We're going tailgating tomorrow.
They have the huge screens for the final. The best sometimes tomorrow. Oh, you got tickets. Nice, man. You'll have to jump on from the arena.
All right.
That'll be fucking cool.
Nice. So now we are testing our own theories and trying to get a yes it was. Duke led the entire way and literally with 1:27 left. How do you
Houston defense is brutal.
I'm trying to think. I mean, you seen it at one point. What? Weren't they up by 14?
Yeah, I thought it was over. I had the plus 4.5, and they ended up winning straight up on the line.
Oh, what's going on, Les? I was just actually talking about you, good sir. I want to thank you for coming over and getting us that opportunity. And for all you Grove Cityites and local area and so on and so forth, people, it was very successful last night. Those guys were they were rock stars. They were celebrities at the Rock House.
Oh, they had a blast.
Dude, people were coming over. When he got up there and did his version of Sweet Home Alabama, people got up. They were dancing. The cell phones were out. I mean, he was taking pictures with people afterwards. And, dude, I look forward to it now. So thanks, guys. Looking forward. We believe it or not, we actually missed a bunch last night.
Yeah.
Way to go, Sean. Your damn karaoke.
Oh, we had a blast. It was that bar you went to, and it was so hard to pry yourself away from because everybody was just having such a good time. And it was like, which I'm glad because the next place we had in mind, our friends came from there, and they said there were only 2 people there.
Oh yeah, they went to the 11th frame and they said it was absolutely dead, which I mean, kind of might have worked. I mean,
yeah. I mean, hey, the fun is what you make of it. You know, wherever you go.
And then we never did make the Belmont, which that is coming up. County Line. There's a few, which again, next time.
Yeah, I need to heal first. I need to heal. You go, Penguins. Thank you for coming to play.
Oh, good. I'm glad you did, brother. And if you are just joining us, yeah, as much as we love Buffalo Trace, I think it stampeded us pretty good.
Yeah, I felt like I got hit by a bus this morning.
I didn't feel that bad.
After I felt like crap. I felt like crap all day. Finally got the courage to eat. And
Ketamine and vodka shots.
I ate some Mexican.
And then Kat was nice enough to bring us in Little Caesars, which is out of all the chains, the butteriest, the greasiest, but also has the best flavor. So I can't wait. Will I be able to wait? Neither John Paul. Gotcha. And apparently GQ saw 3 bar fights. Arliss, all track of time went out the window. I don't even think you made it to the garage last night, did you?
Nope. I made it home somehow. And yeah, woke up this morning.
Amazingly.
Yeah. Put another one in the books.
Look at Arliss. We're getting there. We're getting a little late start today, but we are definitely
we're around tilling.
We're trying. We'll give it that much.
We're rallying right now.
Dude, you getting up there and doing your best
my John Cougar Melon Camp. Yeah. It's amazing.
I missed the first one.
Oh, that was my hurt so good, and then I did a little. I did some Puddle of Mud. Oh no, I did Faith Limp Bizkit.
Oh, that's right. Now, yeah, it's starting to come back to me because I seen a video. That shirt is not very slimming underneath there.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
him and I was just going nuts. Sarah got up there and tore it up.
Sarah did well as well.
Did a little
Yeah, we got up there. All of a sudden, everybody just kept taking their turns up there at the stage. We had Don up there.
I saw Alex beat Wayne's goal scoring record.
Obi did, and I definitely played that today.
Oh wait, what is this? Oh no, you guys don't get the video, but we might be able to download it here shortly. That is yours truly sitting beside me.
I got after it, didn't I?
Oh, you could tell you were feeling it too. You were in it. Dude, you were zoned. That was pure alcohol fueling right there.
It's all about stage presence. And last night I felt I had it.
You know, nice. Quick update.
Might be the alcohol talk.
It was definitely the alcohol talk last night.
Oh God,
I'm telling
surprised.
you what, I enjoyed the hell out of every minute of it.
I am surprised I didn't get up there and do my breaking the law. I'm usually notorious for doing that one.
Oh, I'm sure the Rock House and Sean McKissick have not seen the last of our kind.
Well, we just got an update. The Rock House will be calling Arliss tomorrow.
Nice.
So,
yeah, new ownership there. You know, the ownership was passed down through the reins, and they're doing really well out there.
Hello, Aunt Jen. How are you this evening, young lady? But wait, there's more. So apparently, if we, so is this like a Beetlejuice thing? If you say his name 3 times, he's gonna show up. Say my name and get a free Domino's pizza. Steve, you did great, buddy.
Thanks, Arliss. Yeah, I put my name in, but then I found out that I was following you. I was like, motherfucker.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah, my name was already in, and they're like, oh, Arliss is singing. And he's like, yeah, you're about 2 up after Arliss. I'm like, shit. I'm like, we're going to put a guy
So, you know. Oh. So wait a minute. So Arliss opened for you.
Correct.
Oh.
Correct. Arliss is my opening act. Arliss is my opening act. You got the crowd ready for me, and I appreciate that. You know, you did pretty good yourself.
Dude, if he could grab us through the TV right now, that man would be just... He would choke us both with one hand.
As I said, Arliss,
is he giving you
guys for me, man?
Is he giving you guys a Domino's pizza, or will I get a Domino's pizza for saying his name? Good question.
PJ Night or Exciter. Let's see if the Domino shows up.
Ooh, hey, our banner says a little something fun there.
Oh,
we are 3 days off on that one.
You know,
yeah, it happens. It happens. We're having fun with it. But no, dude, I tell you what. Everybody getting up there and say, I honestly did not expect us to stick around as long as we did. But I tell you what, that place, dude, that reminded me of the Rock House of old. It really did. It sucked you right in, and everybody was having. I mean, the vibes were awesome. Everybody in there was super fucking cool all night.
And it was like, you know, you're sitting around having a good time, and all of a sudden you're like, I am hammered.
I'm not so sure right now.
I was like, you know, everything. Time just didn't have any effect anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I know at one point I was gonna get up there and sing with Sarah when I went up to get the mic. We were gonna do "Bring Me to Life," and I went up to get the mic, and Sean looked at me and goes, "Dude, my wife's," or he's like, "I got the male vocals are in this one." And I'm like,
"Oh yeah."
So him and I sat back there while Sarah was up there singing, and him and I were just jamming, you know. But yeah, I can't say enough. I mean, that was an awesome time, and I tell you what, it brought back a lot of awesome memories, and I look forward to the near future Rock House.
Our next venture. Good Lord. Rock House, man, you did not disappoint.
Oh, she says hi, Chad.
But she meant cat.
I know. Chad.
I was waiting for them to quit talking. So I'm doing fine. I'm doing much better than those two. So thank you for asking, Aunt Jen.
I'm not actually that hungover.
No, that was our first bar hop in a while, though.
Sarah did very awesome. She did I did not know she could do that Katy Perry song that good. I never expected that.
I have both of hers on video too.
And she absolutely, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was kind of tearing up a little bit. The crowd got into it.
She has a wonderful voice. Sounds like a hummingbird.
Just FYI, they have karaoke down there twice a month.
Twice a month?
Twice a month.
Yep.
I think it's only on Saturdays too, isn't it?
You know,
maybe.
I think they do Thursdays as well. We'll have to, you know, maybe they'll get us their stuff where we can promote their events.
Me and Dave did a lot of talking last night, and the one thing I'm really hoping for, and if you guys see me on my phone, I'm still trying to post because I've been running behind like crazy. So I do apologize, everybody. I'm not trying to ignore any of you. I'm just getting the last of it in, and thanks to Arliss, we now have we broke the 20s on TikTok.
Broke the 20s.
We broke the 20s. That's a good time. No, but what I'm most excited about with them coming in there, and then we had our boy Don come in last night, him and Jody.
Yeah.
That's another landing spot for Crossroads.
Yeah, Crossroads. So, yeah, they do great stuff as well.
I truly would love to start seeing again. You know, even though I DJ, I tell everybody all the time, you used to go to a bar to see the band. that was in there, whether it be Dirty Auto, Skell, The Intent. There were so many back then, and all that. There was like I can't remember the name of it. There was a Kiss tribute band, and maybe we might spark a trend again in this area.
Yeah, bring back the band.
Because literally all I do is I go in and I hit play on the same stuff you listen to on the radio every day. Do you stream on X? Not yet. I'm trying to figure out the you have to like plug it into StreamYard and go that way with it, and
it's in the works.
It's a pain in the ass, but it is in the works. Really looking forward to doing it. We've done a lot of talk about possibly going live on, what's the other one? TikTok.
Yeah, Aunt Jen says everybody on TikTok knows her.
Do we follow that one or leave it?
Leave it.
Let it rest. So no, as of right now, we do not, but it is something we are definitely very close to. And but we do. Spotify seems to be doing pretty well.
Yeah.
What the hell? It's hard. I'll probably kill this one, and then there's gonna be a Sprite in my future. Get a little bit of flavor going, a little bit of sugar. Oh, I see what she's doing. Showing all the cool. Yeah, dude. Like I said, I'm really, really looking forward to, because there's so many talented bands out there, a lot of good times, and it's more personable that way, honestly. So, yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to those guys playing, and like I said, I think the Rock House is going to be a new staple in our future.
Yeah, good time.
So, did my European connections follow you on TikTok? Yes, sir, they did. We now have one from Yorkshire. And the other one is from Ireland. We are going worldwide.
That's my Ireland.
He's already bringing it out. He's like, fuck it. Run it.
Taste the summer.
Aunt Jen is saying, my nephew looks like he has a hangover, but he doesn't look like he's really in the mood to drink. So put down the beer, Stevie.
As I grab.
I think these ones are Pop Pops.
No way. What? There.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to not bring it.
I drank many a summer's ale in my time.
And dude, between this and Pacifico, these are my two running guns.
And that is how you cure a hangover. Go to your go-tos.
The hair of the dog. What was I looking at today? So I'm watching that famous Redneck Vampire series, Blood. I'm binging it again, and I must have had a twinge of the hangover, because somebody had brought out a full pitcher and vodka and said Bloody Mary, and I was like, oh, that actually sounds really good right now. The thing of it is, though, I've never gotten into I never could do Bloody Marys. I've tried.
I'm not a V8 person.
I can't. No matter how.
I can't do it.
I used to try that. Remember the ones that they infused with fruit? They tried to do and
I tried because it felt healthy.
Tomato juice I can eat a tomato all day long. I'll make a tomato sandwich, tomato soup. Tomato juice just
it just doesn't do it.
Let's see. I eat a tablespoon of peanut butter when drinking to avoid hangover. Grandpa taught me that before he died. Oh, come on now.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Brother. my condolences. Peanut, well, I mean, protein. I love peanut. Protein, a little bit of carbo
It's
in
a
it.
combination of the protein and the grease.
Oh, I think one of the things that helped
The
sustain
fat
me
in
last
it.
night, that would make sense, because I think one of the things that helped sustain me last night was the fact that before we even went anywhere, we went to Rudy's first, and everybody chowed out. I forgot that their portion sizes are massive.
Yeah.
Even their appetizers. They were talking about us on TikTok today. I didn't really get onto social media all that much. I literally, not gonna lie, snafu last night after we went inside, and we decided today was the day. We're just gonna, she's gonna go one spot, I was gonna go another, and just kind of chill and let everything simmer. So
Sometimes that is needed.
yeah, alcohol fueled conversation, dude. I will say this, like I'm getting better at going back to my old habits of making sure I have food in my stomach, doing everything, stopping when I'm. Last night, I did it again, dude. That very end of the night, I'm notorious for it. I kept up really well. I drank beer for the most part.
Yeah.
What's going on, GB?
I made sure I stopped and grabbed a Whopper before I met you guys. I was like, I need some substance. I mean, it worked. I mean, I can only imagine what would have happened if I didn't get that Whopper with cheese.
I know this much. We got the famous buffalo chicken macaroni. The mac and cheese with buffalo chicken at Rudy's, and it let me know this morning twice.
Oh,
yeah,
I had an event today.
He's like, this is my favorite show. Let's just talk about drinking and hangovers.
Yeah. Hey, Gary Burke, hey man, what's going on, dude? We're down in your neck of the woods last night. We were down there at the Rock House. We had Arliss Southern Outlaw Band out there. Don Benton Crossroads. Yeah, everybody got their turn on the mic. It was a good time.
Even Don got up there. You knew he would, though. I mean,
yeah. Hey, maybe next time get Gary Burke out there as well. Right down the road, man.
And a little, you know what? If I remember correctly, did Sean not pull up the music for What You Burn? So Arliss got to play one of his.
Oh, correct. Yeah, he did play that. Yeah.
So, dude, and the reaction was awesome. So, I mean, GB, you ever get an opportunity to go and check it out and run with us, and we'll rock the Rock House, and hell, you can even play your shit, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Changing lives one bar at a time.
And I do know for a fact that Sean does have GB3's music because I saw it on his computer last night.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, local celebrity, go figure.
Go to the Rock House, that old bar we always used to go to, you kind of get those memories back. You look around and like, did you ever go somewhere and like look back and like envision like yourself there before? It's like, I used to sit over there and do this, or I remember, you kind of see yourself over there playing shuffleboard, 15 years ago. Or
oh, God.
Like that.
They had the bowling game.
The bowling game.
Yeah, it's the little
with the pins. Or like outside they used to have the cornhole, or like I'm like, oh man, I remember I grew up over there. You know what I mean? You kind of.
Yes.
They did have cornhole out there. You just couldn't see it last night because it was covered with the tables and protection for the boards, and there was no lights on out there last night.
Oh.
But it was set up out there.
GB says he does have it. Sang karaoke at 11th Frame one night when he was there. That was one of the spots we were going to stop at. But like I said, the Rock House, once we got in there, it sucked us in.
It ate us alive.
And you said it brought back memories. Like I said, as I was talking today, I was telling both Arliss and Dave how we used to set up back when me and Kurt's told you many a Dirty Auto stories.
Mm-hmm.
And, being in there, remember when the pool room was actually where the bathrooms are now? They had a room just back in there for...
At the Rock House?
Yeah, that's where the pool tables were.
Maybe.
When you first walked in the door, you could either walk straight into the bar, or you go around the corner, and there was they had two pool tables in this one room.
I don't know. I don't remember much of those days.
But where they had the dart, I think they had 2 dart boards and a skills game over there. That spot was where we used to set up the band. So they didn't have a stage. That was all tables the whole way around. That back pool room wasn't there.
But the Rock House, man, it still had the same smell.
It did.
The same smell. It was like, man, honey, I'm home. And then, I saw people that I used to drink with like 10 years ago. They're still doing it. They're still there, same spot, same seats. Like their seat hasn't moved for 10 years.
Jason, good to see you, brother. I hope you had fun last night, you and Jan. Dude, hell of a crew.
They welcomed a new baby into the family today.
Well, congrats.
I have 3 new babies.
Oh my goodness.
Again. Yeah.
Do tell.
Yeah, for months I thought I had a boy cat. He was just putting on a lot of weight. And then kittens started falling out of it. Right in front of me. Yeah. I watched it. It was, I kind of wanted to have that British voice, and he has the live birth of a cat.
Well, no.
Right there in front of me, just didn't worry about it. I'm like, where is that coming from?
Speaking of British, Arliss, are they on Facebook or are they just on TikTok? Because I wouldn't mind having them on the Facebook as well.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
No, I saw Jason and Jan post this morning that Jason's niece had a baby this morning.
Happy birthday.
Very unexpected.
Truly, yeah. Happy birthday. Dude, I'm telling you, we can go on for the entire show, just how much fun that was. I mean, like I said, the memories were there. Bartenders were so much fun. Do you remember the famous shot that you and I went up and did
last night?
Yeah. And me and the bartender decided to mess with you a little bit, and you actually got a little pissy. Like, you kind of smacked the bar a little. You guys, are you fucking with me? You called it like Buffalo Chase or something like that. And
what did you guys do? You guys did something.
We were fucking with the name. We were having fun, like twisting around. You're like, the Chase Buffalo, what? And you're like, you pulled a Billy Bob. God damn it, you fucking with me.
Oh, yeah, she showed me the label.
She finally brought that bottle over.
Yeah. Pick on drunk Steve. Got him.
Zing.
Yeah, it's a good time. Again, thanks, Arliss, for opening for me.
Oh, shit. I'm a big fan. Do you guys play cool drinking games?
Yes. I keep forgetting to bring it over. I'm going to do that shot roulette one night.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a, it's like a table.
Joe Drinko. Obviously when we get the opportunity, we do whenever we get the chance, a lot of beer pong. That's still a go-to. I'm trying to introduce this gentleman into the Louisville Chugger.
Oh God, no. I'm out.
Yeah, that's 3 cans of beers. You chug it, spin, and then try and hit the the wiffle ball, without losing the bat. I am the world's worst. I'll chug, spin, he'll pitch, and that bat goes. Dude, it's like the batarang.
Chugging 3 beers, then you have to maintain your balance and hit a ball.
Yes,
with a bat.
Yes, it is the Louisville Chugger. I don't know, but yeah, like I said, my wife is notorious for getting me all these little, especially at Christmas time, if she sees something funny, dude, she's got me a beer pong board inside. It's kind of like cornhole.
Oh, okay. No, beer pong. I love beer pong. I love card games. I always love playing asshole.
Asshole is the ultimate.
It's probably my favorite card game. King's Cup, same thing. College, that's all we did was play drinking games.
Oh Jesus.
Good Lord.
I just saw one that looks like it's gonna be fun, where you set up 4 shots, and you put cards face down, and each you got one person, it's a spade, club, heart, diamond, and you flip, and as you flip, that shot moves forward, but you don't know, it could be like that whole row could end up being clubs, so that person's already 4 up, and once you empty out the spot, once you completely flip one row, there's another set of cards. There's a 5th card off to the side. You flip it, and then that card or that shot goes back, whatever comes up.
Oh, yeah.
So then the winner,
Yeah, I mean, technically, we used to play where, like, no matter what game we had, we would make it a drinking game. I always wanted to play Battle Shots. Battle Shots was a game.
Boofing Rally is a gun drinking game. I think he meant fun drinking.
I hope he's meaning fun drinking, because gun and drinking do not mix.
Well, in Texas, call that lunch break.
Has anybody ever seen The Deer Hunter? Wrong drinking game.
Wrong drinking game.
So we've hit that spot. Let's go ahead. Dealer's choice, please, ma'am. And we just need a random, whatever. Shit, I knew I forgot to, put some more music on that. There's, again.
Well, okay.
34 years he gave his time, breaking through doors and saving lives. A volunteer and a family man, loved fishing or an old tree stand. Saved his kids and he saved his wife. He gave it all, then he gave his life. We'll never know why he paid the price. A husband's love, a sacrifice. He was a hero, father, a best friend and a brother. Your first call on a bad night, or last call out of no doubt. Yeah, I sure miss what should have been. Life was waiting around the bend. You never know why or when. This ain't goodbye, it's until we meet again. A beacon in the darkest night. With every call he came alive. He may be gone, but he'll never die. In every heart his memory lies. Sirens echo in the wind, remind us that we'll meet again. Safe to say that his duty's done. Rest easy, man, your race is won. He's a hero, father, a best friend and a brother. Your first call on a bad night, or last call out of no doubt. Yeah, I sure miss what should have been. Life was waiting around the bend. Never know why and when. This ain't goodbye, it's until we meet again.
Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay his life down for his friend.
He was a hero, father, a best friend and a brother. Your first call on a bad night, her last call out of no dive. Yeah, I sure miss what should have been. Life was waiting around the bend. You never know why or when. This ain't goodbye, it's until we meet a hero, a father, a best friend, and a brother. Your first call on a bad night, her last call out of no dive. Yeah, I sure miss what should have been. Life was waiting around the bend. You never know why or when. This ain't goodbye, it's until we meet again. Till we meet again. Till we meet again. This ain't goodbye. Till we meet again, my friend.
We are back. We are live. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That is our good friend GP3 with Till We Meet Again. GP3 will
34
be
years he gave his time, breaking through doors and saving lives. A volunteer and a family man. No tree stand. Saved his kids.
You turned off a little bit.
I know.
Here comes the brick.
I am sorry. I just wasn't the one that set up the computer today. I always turn that off before I even turn things on.
Well, technically you were the one that set it up. I just turned it on. Yes, that song is very it's a powerful song. It really is. It is a tribute to Corey Comparator, who, as we all know, lost his life during that famous Trump shooting.
Yeah.
Miss Debbie, how was work today?
Man, oh my God, God bless this chick, man. You know, I told her like midnight, and then you guys just told me we left at closing, and then we went home, and I know we didn't go right to bed. And yeah, she got up, went to work this morning, and yeah, thank you, Debbie, getting me home and things.
Expletive.
Okay, yeah, those things. Oh my Lord! She just said it in the chat.
She did. She did, and she posted it too. She said game, set, and match.
She didn't post it, I did. But
yeah, and that's why we're gonna have that whiskey behind the bar here. It works. Fuck you, Blue Chew.
Oh shit! And how we actually gonna have a week coming up.
Yeah, tomorrow night you got your bartender. Doing the yeah.
Am I gonna do my cocktail again? Where I have to toss behind my back. Did you see when I was doing that the other night? Kat was like, I mean, her eyes went saucers.
Yeah, mine did.
Whoa.
You did it right here. I was like, oh my God, like I thought I was going to eat it. Yeah, I tried it once in my life, flipping the bottle, and yeah, 0 for 1.
Aunt Jen says, let's not talk about sex now because I will talk about sex.
So the Penguins lost today. In other news, the sky was blue.
No, it wasn't.
Not today, but you know what?
Very gray right now. Like the same colors.
What she just said?
I was up for 24 hours with like 4/5 hours of sleep.
Not 4/5.
Not 4/5.
The doctors say you should get a recommended 4/5 of hours of sleep.
I missed my nephew during the bartender last Monday. I guess I will catch William tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and That's another tradition we're trying to bring back. Not only are we trying to bring the bands back into the area, come on the show and ask the bartender questions. Just spit them out.
Ask him how Duke's doing.
Ooh! I want an answer to this question.
Oh, okay.
Shoot.
Right.
Read the question. Answer it for me.
Who can drink a pint of whiskey faster? Ooh,
Not me. Not me.
a pint.
I wouldn't even attempt that shit. No way. I wouldn't even try it.
God, that ranks right up there with this video that I just seen. To answer your question, probably me. Honestly, I'd be the one to be able to.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I honestly think you have a different person could probably win that, but
I never
4 or 5 hours FFS. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Let's talk about sex. And Aunt Jen just soaked the couch.
That would be fall.
We're just gonna go over there. It's gonna be a pile of dust. Oh.
Whoa! Underneath the cobwebs.
Do we hear bats? Oh, she just saw red too. Exactly.
She go back to the bathroom.
oh my gosh.
Let's not try this. Let's not try. Oh, the chugging the bottle.
Yeah, no, hard body. You know, I've never drank liquor straight more than a shotful at a time. I've never like drank it from. I mean, I've been to bars where like last night, like there are very generous pours, where like if you ask for a shot and she comes over with a plastic cup, you got a good chance I'll get like a 2 for 1. Like when they're pouring shots, like we go to the Boom, and the Boom they didn't use shot glasses; they use plastic cups. So you're always getting a healthy pour. What?
I have to go in the bathroom. The man's waiting for me, Stevie. It's round 2.
Did you fall yet?
Thank you, Aunt Jen.
Yeah, but dude,
Charleston Chew?
Take it easy.
You had to show 2 nuts.
Take it easy on my balls.
My chocolate salty balls.
They're frozen chocolate salty balls.
Oh,
Thank
dude, they're
you,
amazing.
Can we not do this?
I think they shrunk in the freezer, but I mean,
I really don't know. I have cobwebs. I'm very, very active and very.
Hey, Steve.
I almost read that. I almost read it out loud. For now, my Aunt Jen says stuff. You read it.
Baby, you don't want to mess with me. You really don't. I don't have any cobwebs. I'm very, very active and very, very sexy. Who is smoking a bowl, Steve says.
Not me.
Deb wants to know if they're better frozen.
Much. Oh,
What? Balls?
try it.
No.
You're brave.
Yeah,
I'm good.
they're
I'm okay. I'm okay with drinking Aunt Jen away here. I'm very comfortable where I'm at.
Just put it to your lips and swallow. I just ruined the taste.
Hangover's gone. Oh, and now that we're doing the bar this way, I'm wearing blue jeans.
You always get a set of balls in your mouth.
I was like, oh man, I gotta go over and do the podcast. So it's like, I have a giant stack of gray sweatpants. Like you know how everybody does like whites together, or they wash colors together. I do a load of gray sweatpants. I have so many, and it's like it's happy for me. It makes me so happy.
Honestly,
Like, I fold them up. I'm like, here you go, ladies. And you know, like all my other piles are like slightly disheveled, but the gray sweatpants, perfectly uniform, in order, darks, you know, different levels of gray. I love my gray sweatpants.
You're starting to sound like Connor. He lives, eats, and breathes in his sweat clothes. That's like the new trend. I'm sorry, guys. To me, that's the no offense to you or my son, but that is the lazy way to dress. You might as well just
So comfortable.
I'm messing with you. See me, but she meant Stevie. But I do have an active sex life for an older woman. I'm very sexy, but I'm just joking with you. I don't screw around like that. You know it's all in fun.
I mean, what do you consider an active sex? You know what? I don't want to know.
Yeah. No, finish this question. I'm very intrigued with where you're going with
I'm
this.
glad you're very intrigued.
Deb says she votes the gray sweatpants.
Average male penis 5 to 5 inches.
5.5.
5.5. Every decimal counts. I love you, Siri.
I'm getting high right now, although I'm just messing with you. Oh my god.
Some are above average. I mean, what's considered an active sex life? Like once a day,
That's
twice
actually
a
not
week. Like who sets the bar on active sex life? Like, yeah, I do have it, but like, how often is active, or are you passive? A passive sex life. Or what about like hyperactive? Is that a thing? Like if you're throwing it down 2-3 times a day,
Okay,
7
so
days a week, that's 21 times.
I remember times like back in my 20s. We're about to go age now. In my 20s, I was notorious for doing that quick, jump on top, do your thing.
A 2-pump jump.
Lay down beside her again, watch some TV, and then she'll bump me, I'll bump her, something will happen. You just jump right back up, get to going again, and dude, I mean, it's a 12-rounder all day.
Oh, and every round gets a little longer.
Yes.
Once you get that, as a guy, once you get that first one out of the way, it was slightly premature. You do last significantly longer and subsequent rounds. And it is a thing. Definitely a thing.
Should be at least 3 days a week, Steve says. Aunt Jen says you open a can of ones, I get laid about 3 times a year.
And that's an active sex life. And
then there's also Pornhub. It's like any muscle, you got to keep working it to get it stronger.
Yes, I have a very good stamina with my right arm.
But that's also what was that Family Guy episode? The porn arm.
The porn arm.
Steve says it is just my opinion. 30 years ago, I used to throw it down like 50 times a day. What the fuck? But I'm lucky if I get laid 3 times a year. I'm good. There's toys around. Men are problems.
50 times a day. I call bullshit. No, absolutely not. That's a lot. I think 3 times a day is probably max.
Morning, noon, and night.
Yeah, breakfast, lunch,
and dinner. What did I come back to? The topic, the subject is
active sex life.
Somebody decided to, as Aunt Jen said, open a can of worms, and what constitutes an active sex life?
And she says apparently it's 3 times a year.
But I mean, she makes a good point there. I mean, does it have to be,
with someone?
Yeah, with somebody, or
masturbation?
Yeah.
Does masturbation count as an active sex life? If that's the case, we should all.
We're starting forest fires. I got my shit whittled down to nothing.
Just the nothing.
Should be once.
He says morning, noon, and night. Steve agrees.
Once, morning, noon, and night.
Too bad Steve's wife does not agree.
You just made the list.
Oh. I find it more appealing when you see a Batman tattoo.
Now, what about like
if
you want? All right, so say she wants it and you're not feeling it. Do you oblige? Do you oblige just because you need to feel that need, or if you're like it's just like a work, I'm not feeling it. Do you feel obligated to bone at that point in time because you're trying to meet your partner's need?
At that point, I'm not. When that happens, and yes, I will admit it does happen. I'm that guy. I'll go over and I'll find some way. I'm going to get her off somehow. You know.
Yes. Yes.
I'll get hands on. I'll go down. Something. Anything. You know. But I've gotten to the point now where like morning sex for me just it's so hit and miss. You know, there are certain times it will work. I get up, bam, 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 everything's going great. We have an amazing morning. There's other times we try and I just end up. I'm listening.
Yes, guys.
Sorry.
But then, you know, I just kind of.
Bad sex.
I
Shower
lose it, you know?
Kitchen counter sex. Which one is better for anal sex? Bed sex, shower sex, kitchen counter sex. All right. Bring that back up again because let's say we have to pick A, B, or C. Which one is better for anal sex? D, none of the above. D, none of the above.
In my house, I'm going to have to go with D. Sorry. G, that's just that's a line that doesn't get crossed.
Yeah, Peter Piper fucked the pepper, and we did not.
But I would, if
I say A, B, and C. It doesn't matter.
You're a butt pirate?
Arr, walk his plank.
Arr, shiver her timber.
Shiver his timber.
Swab the poop deck.
And she's going, why is the rum always gone? Oh,
I never had a man tell me he's not in the mood. If I'm obliged, I'll make the first move and he's on it. I'm sure he is. Next.
Just throw it over her bed.
Just throw it
over the bed.
Over the bed.
I would honestly say probably shower sex would be the best time to do that.
Because you never know, there might be aftermath.
Did she just have one in the chamber?
Yeah, like it's like period sex. Same thing. Like if you know if you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna give this a shot, like we might as well get right to the cleaning. You know what I mean? Save a towel. Save a towel and fuck up a loofah. No, I'm good. No way, no sex. I'm good. Good.
Wait a minute. Okay,
it's fine.
Yeah, rightly. Well said.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
Yeah. I got a question for everyone. Do you think talking sex with your aunt is weird? A, yes. B, no. I got A.
Oh, there's another question.
Especially when it used to babysit you.
What about your parents? Can you talk to your parents about sex?
Now? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there comes a point where as a parent where you just like realize it's going down. It's like, you don't need to talk about it, but like, if you got a question, like, so I'll say some things, you know, without being weird. I mean, seriously, do you want to know about your parents' sex life? Like, no, absolutely not. But like, you know, they're doing it. Or, you know, obviously, you know, your parents have had sex, or how would you be here? So there's that realization, and you don't want to think about your kids doing it, but you know what happened. So it's
how about you find your parents' porn stash. You disgusted or inquisitive. Ooh.
You just gotta make sure you put that shit exactly the way you found it.
You rewind it. You're watching the timer, the ticker. It's like there it is.
You leave it exactly the way you found it. Oh, here we fucking go. Did I just say A?
Oh, sorry.
No.
I love shower sex. I do just love having sex.
I do love that.
I meant no way, no anal. Oh.
Well, if you're having sex 50 times a day, Aunt Jen, I mean, one hole has to be getting worn out. I mean, I'm sure.
You get your ass grabbed so much, and your security just watch it. I had to get. I saved our list last night. I don't know if I think Jason was having a little bit of fun, and you're welcome, buddy.
Oh,
somebody had your back.
Oh yeah, Jason's a total. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he rubbed my taint last night. Give me a little taint shot. Thanks, Jason.
And this show's not weird at all. Not at all. No, never.
Talk about butt sex and taint grabbing.
And your aunt having sex. No. We got a whole other hour to go.
Well,
you're welcome, buddy.
The whiskey's getting close.
Oh, Jason says no problem.
Don't worry, Jason. Your time will come, our friend.
Oh boy.
30 years ago, Jennifer, she used to have sex all the time. I meant like a lot. Not today. 30 years ago, I used to fuck like a rabbit. And barbecue's going to start drinking. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. And you got to realize he's what, an hour or 2 hours behind us?
2.
It's 2 hours behind us, yeah.
Oh, it's only 7 o'clock there. Ooh, yeah, 7 o'clock's a little bit early for no. Yeah, 7's probably some time. Start.
So on that note, let's take our next break.
Yes.
And when we come back, we'll just keep this shit flowing. What do you want to hear? Give me some What You Burn, please, man.
What you burn.
That's my go-to. When we come back, I'll have another bottle in my hand. I've been babying this thing.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Apparently I got over my fucking hangover pretty
Quickly.
Oh, shit.
We're getting there.
Only a coward will pick up a gun and shoot up a crowd, try to have fun. Now the biggest light, they won't lose their glow. The band will play and go on with the show. You're gonna get your turn. Yeah, you're gonna get your turn. Son, you're gonna get your turn. Yeah, we're gonna watch you burn. I wasn't there. I didn't see. I had friends in your company. I could stack my feet. I could flip a switch. Make that last bullet burst. You son of a bitch. You're gonna get your turn. Yeah, you're gonna get your turn. Son, you're gonna get your turn. Yeah, we're gonna watch you burn. To the evil ones, know who you are. I beg of you, don't you go too far. Just know this, let it give you pause, or you melt your bombs. Pull the trigger in a synagogue, you're gonna get your turn. Yeah, you're gonna get your turn. Son, you're gonna get your turn. Then we're gonna watch you burn.
And we are back. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was the Southern Outlaws with What You Burn. So we have been starting off got a new little trend. It's a conversation piece, try and get things going. You guys absolutely suck at your homework assignments.
No, we don't. We just leave that for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like a D right now in the class, maybe.
So I've got us 2 new videos up there. One of them I think is gonna touch the heart just a little bit. Okay. I'm trying to remember what so the first video we're gonna watch,
night, Jason.
Hey, we'll see you, brother.
Sleep tight. Don't let Jan bite too hard.
All right, there was a Here we go. All right, there was sex talk. This is getting weird. It's my nephew sitting there. You're just not realizing that?
I realized this a couple days ago.
So this first video is a Little League game. Okay. And there's a lot of videos coming out as of late. Cell phone videos, obviously, right? Of umpires making very, very, very questionable calls, ejections, so on and so forth. Now, mind you, this is a 12-year-old Little League game. Okay? Watch this clip and tell me what you think. Maybe.
Got it, Ty. Come on, boss.
Nice pitch, walk.
You're ready, let's go!
Hang up, let's go.
Between left and center. Straighten it out right here, let's go! Let's go, Ty, they're ready for you, hit them home! Hit Dalen home!
Nice pitch.
Let's go, Ty! Between left and center.
Bring it.
Yes! I thought that was 2 strikes.
No, that was 3.
Come on, bud, get to one, let's go!
2 outs.
They're waiting for you, let's go! Good job. Hey, you're on it, you're on it! There you go,
Straighten it
there, you
out.
got it, come on!
Let's go, Josh.
It's all you, Chip! Go, Josh!
Nice hit, straighten it out. Straighten it out, Josh. Let's go right
Come
here.
on, Josh, you're there, bud! You're right there, low, let's go, bud! Hey, good 2-strike hitter, kid. Take it to right. He's gone. You're gone. Good, yeah! Keep the service! Why don't you grow up? Grow up. Grow up. Why? Because you're clapping because the kid got grown. The kid got grown. So that's why you're clapping.
I think that was the end of the game.
Oh, that's how the game ended.
Oh, brutality. Okay, so you and I are both immediately, as soon as we saw the ejection, and I've watched this video a bunch of times. Why? And you actually made a good point. There's no way to, it's not one you can just pull right up and go right to that spot, unfortunately. But apparently she saw it as the kid did not give the umpire a chance to make the call.
Because he knew it was a burner.
It was just in there, and the kid jumped up and immediately started celebrating. And the thing of it was, though, here's my only question on that. It took a second or two before he threw him out, because they got it as him. It says 12-year-old catcher celebrates and gets ejected. I've noticed where one of the cardinal rules is you don't do anything to the dirt. You don't kick it. You don't. And I kept watching. I thought maybe when he was jumping, he kicked some dirt with him. And I've seen videos where these idiot umpires have thrown kids out for kicking dirt.
Well, yeah, you normally, especially at that age, you will eject someone if they show a level of bad sportsmanship. That wasn't bad sportsmanship, in my opinion. The kid threw a burner, struck the kid out, apparently won the game. And what's the point of ejecting someone when the game's over?
I think
it's like, that's it, game's over, you're going home. No shit.
Well, I think what happened at that point was, we can only assume because it didn't show a score or anything like that. But
no, when the kid is ejected, that means he can't play the next game.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I think once all the coaches got, because it looked like there was multiple ejections there, and I think once the coaches were gone enough kids, they just said, you know what, this is too much of a problem. The whole thing done.
But the same thing happens in Major League Baseball all the time. A batter, he's sitting there on a full count. It happens all the time, literally all the time. The batter thinks it's ball 4, and he tosses his bat and he starts, jogging down first base line. But that umpire called it a strike. And it happens. You celebrate the play because that's how you feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That umpire's a dick.
I didn't see anything really wrong with it. Worst case scenario, you give him a warning.
You give him a warning before the ejection, but hey man, the kid knew it was a strike. Obviously, the ump knew it was a strike because he ended up calling it one. All right, so the kid's a little quicker than you because he caught the ball.
So let's touch on.
But you didn't see the beginning of the game. He could have already had his warning.
This is true. They're only showing us the last literally 3 minutes, and then kid gets dropped and done. And
I feel there are way worse things that you should be ejected for. I think a celebratory early strike out.
Ooh, Bobby said something. We didn't hear it, but
Bobby Baseball.
Yes. He said the kid might have said the F-ball. He could have jumped up and went, "Fuck yeah," or something along those lines.
And good for him. That adrenaline's going. It's sports, man. You hear it all the time. Have you ever watched sports on CBS or something like that? And the announcers talking, then you hear one of the pros or something like that.
Oh yeah.
They scream "fuck" or something like that. And they're like, "Oh well," they try to cover it up. It happens.
Steve says he's been thrown out of the game before and he deserved it. There's a couple interesting comments up here. We'll touch on that real fast and then hit the video. The next video you will enjoy. GQ says, I'm thinking about starting my own YouTube channel. Is it worth it? It's never not worth it.
No,
it's what you put into it, Chief.
Well, it's funny because my son, his last high school basketball game, he got his technical foul. Technical foul, ejected at his senior season. The refs were terrible, and as he was walking to the bench, he looked at his buddy, and he said, "These refs suck." The ref heard it, and that was it. Game over, because he said, "These refs suck." We in the crowd were telling them that the refs suck, but he said it. The ref overheard it, and he got ejected for saying, "These refs suck."
Bobby says the worst part is these moron parents you hear. Someone is telling the batters to straighten it out after a foul ball. No crap, mom. I'm trying to hit it straight. Okay. You get the stage dad, the stage mom,
Yeah, you bleach your parents.
I've been known to be one of those, especially in Connor's early days in wrestling. I pushed my kid hard when it came to sports. If he fucked up out there on the mat, there was one time he got ticked off, went over and head-butted the mat that's on the wall. And I left my seat and went over and ripped into him. And I think Wes, I can't remember if it was Wes or if it was one of the other coaches was on their way over too. Connor got a little bit of a discipline. The only trouble I've ever gotten in, well, two. One was my very first football game. It was a scrimmage, and I got mad and chucked my helmet afterward because they had me out there. They were getting ready to put me in, and they never put me in. I was running back at the time. So they never threw me in the game, and game ended, and I got ticked off and chucked my helmet, and the coach let me know that helmet was worth more than my life to pick it up.
I mean, you got to realize when it comes to sports and the intensity and, you know, like the willingness to win and all the training that gets there, like emotions run high. Emotions absolutely run high. And, you know, especially when you're a competitive person, you know, I mean, things come out. I mean, that's what the game is about. It's about adrenaline. It's about intensity. It's about the will to win, the will not to lose. You know what I mean? Things are going to happen. Cuss words come out, man. Because, you know, a lot of work is put into each and every game, you know, that you don't see on the court. You know, tomorrow when the boys play tomorrow night, I mean, the intensity, I'd be damned if someone doesn't say fuck on that court. You know what I mean? Like someone runs into you, you know, you get railroaded or something like that. In your head, you say fuck. And then, you know, all of a sudden it just comes out of your mouth. Because the last thing you're worried about is what you say. You're more worried about what you do, how you perform, you know, especially on a big stage like tomorrow night.
So my second attempt, though, you got to remember, too, this is my first time ever playing football. Organized football. You know, I was super excited. I was ready to get out there, and they didn't even give me the chance. So, yeah, I let my anger get the better of me. Second time, and this one cost me kind of big. It was my first year wrestling. And this cost me the opportunity to compete for states. I lost. Dude, we were early in the tournament.
That one sticks.
It was. I can't remember. Was it regions, districts? It was one of those two. It was the first of them. I can't remember. Sorry, Pips, if you're watching. And I ran a crossface, and it. The kid got a little dirty. Like he was doing the whole finger, you know, torques and twists, and at one point he is actually biting on my wrist. So the second time I ran the half, and I'm telling the ref that he's doing this, and the ref's never even looked. So I ran the half, and he's trying to pull it from the top of his head and gets a hold of the pinky, starts to pull it. I slap a rear naked choke, hook both feet around him, and I proceed to choke this gentleman out. And it wasn't a bench clearing, but, you know, ref come over, was trying to pull me off him, and both coaches are coming over, and of course both sides are standing up at this point, and yeah, I got slapped pretty hard for that one. So on that one, you ever been ejected?
Yes, I was ejected one time. I was king of the technical fouls, but you get 2 in basketball. So I mean, I was always good for 1 because I knew I had 1 to burn. I had a rival, and the first thing I would do in the beginning of every game is I would get that fucking technical, full speed ahead. I would run down the floor. The guy, he'd just be standing there, he'd mind his own business, and I would just fucking run him over. Like, absolutely just run into him, run him over, send the message. And I still had another technical foul before I got ejected. So one particular game, I went down there, did my thing, ran him over. And then I got in an argument with somebody else, and the ref called a foul on me, just a regular foul. So I went over. We had chairs, is what we sat on. I went over. I kicked the chair.
You Bobby Knighted it.
I kicked the chair, and the chair, I don't know. It was a very light chair that day because it took off the floor and it flew up like the fourth seat in the bleachers and like hit an old woman. I was like, oh shit.
Of all things, you would hit the old lady.
Then I got ejected. Yeah. If you ever look up, I do have a high school basketball game on the internet. It's on YouTube. It's called Pleasant Valley versus Pocono Mountain. And you'll see me in the game for about 3 minutes. And yeah, you'll see me kick the chair up into the 4th row of the bleachers. Yeah.
So, on that note, while she is doing that, 2 things. 1, somebody's battery's dying. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Turn yours down. Let's figure it out. I turned mine off already once. It's not us. It is the missus. So either way, we'll worry about that later. This next video should touch your heart a little bit. before we look up that, can we go ahead and play this video so he can see it? You were in the military.
Yes.
The pranks were fun, weren't they?
No. Not.
Is that 17?
20, 19, 18, 17.
Target point 17. I know that maybe you're not used to the range, but you can't have a tarp over you like that. It's illegal as hell.
Run away! Run away!
What's up, sir?
Run.
This hand in the base of my arm right here, and then this hand goes on the back of his head, and then, okay, I haven't started yet, are you okay? So, and then I'm going to pull up and squeeze with my arms, and then I'm going to pull up on his head, and then push down with this hand. You ready? You guys tap me right.
Wait, put your hand more. Oh, because I don't want to be like that girl who grabbed the guy's balls.
That would be
Come on, Jones, I'm your friend.
Let's see, right here. Man, what's going on with your pants? No,
They're too tight. That's why. You get it? Ready?
Stop.
Let's see. Man, you love your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Are you just saying that for snap? Huh?
Can you just go?
Yeah, ask her some easy questions.
Where were you born?
The Queens, New York.
Taser, taser, taser.
Bring back fond memories.
No. No, we didn't have the technology of like the zappers, but we had the gas chamber. But drill sergeants, yes, probably one of the best jobs in the world, being a drill sergeant, because I know guys that I remember my drill sergeants. I'll still remember their name. It's been over 20 years. Still remember them, remember everything, and then still. But then I met drill sergeants after they were drill sergeants. I said, all they were doing was fucking with us. Like, they woke up every day, they went to work just to fuck with a bunch of kids. Like, that was their job. Like, how fun would that be? Like, you get to go to work every day and fuck with people and push them to their limit. I mean, what a great job.
We and I went through, I was supposed to be, I went through the MEP station for the Marines out of Nashville. I went to drill meets and all that fun stuff. The first one I ever went to, we did what they called the impact zone. And they actually had two Paris Island drill instructors there. And I'm not going to lie, the female drill instructor, dude, I was in love. And I tell you what, I almost wanted to pull a Pauly Shore, as you know, and like just kind of fuck things up on my, you know, because we were supposed to have our shorts on, shirt tucked in, you know, look presentable and everything. We're supposed to be standing there, and the only thing I got out of her was I wasn't holding the seam properly. I was too far down. So it's what, 4 inches above the knee is where you're supposed to have your hand on the seam, the thumb.
Something like that, yeah.
And she came over and she did a small adjustment and just walked on like that. Well, that was lackluster. But
year.
1998.
1997 was when I was doing all this.
Mm.
I was supposed to ship out in June of 98 after I graduated. And that's when I left Tennessee, moved back up to Pennsylvania, conflict between the schools, and I ended up having to do that bullshit half a year for half a day.
The one.
So allow us now to.
That's me, 34. We're 34. Skinny, goofy motherfucker.
I wish you guys could see this.
I had so much hair. Give me the ball. We were so good.
Is that you? Okay. Yep, that's you. I can see it in the way you did the Sasquatch run.
I was a madman. I was an absolute madman. But he was my arch nemesis, and I found out that he had been calling my girlfriend on the landline, and I was mad.
This would be before cell phones and stuff. The next cell would come out, you know, just a little bit, like a year or so later, the next cell will start coming out.
Yeah, but yeah, this game was all about fighting. There's a rebound from the big fella.
Why does it look like it's got to be the camera angle, dude? You look like you have a bald spot. You really look like you got a Mo type haircut.
No, I had a lot of hair. It was parted down the middle. I was following. I had the Zach Morris thing going. I had acne, and I was totally saved by the bell.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh,
get this shit out of here! But yeah, that was. Oh man.
Oh, there's the talk too. Oh, there's some talk. There's Steve. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, there he is.
I hated these kids, man. We had those rivals like you just absolutely fucking hated. And this was the team.
Ball.
I didn't last long in this game at all, man. I had 2 technical fouls in the span of about 2 minutes. I don't remember exactly when it came, but I know I didn't make it out of the first quarter. Here, I missed the shit out of this. Brick.
That wasn't brick. You hit rim. I mean, you were back there.
I mean, the 0-0 is a defensive battle. But the gym was packed. I mean, there wasn't a seat in the house. We used to pack gyms.
I wish the people on the screen could see this. This is pretty nostalgic.
And look at the shorts. The shorts they're reasonable. I mean, oh man, you got me.
I gotta find this while we're watching this because I'm gonna show this one to Kat, and she can pull it up next. These are all videos. If you told me about this, I'd have downloaded this.
Yeah, but unfortunately, like out of all the games we played, here I miss again. Fucking Christ. It's fucking White Nowitzki. Oh yeah, we got shredded. Well, we'll get to the point where I get totally tossed, and then I kick this chair 4 fucking rows into the bleachers. Hit an old woman. I've never felt worse in my life. There you go, I scored. But basketball back then, the rivalries were just as good as they are now. You need the rivalries in the NFL, the pros, college. Tomorrow, man, I just can't even get it tomorrow. This was a hell of a game. We lost. I'll get ejected here shortly.
Man, this is whoa!
It all comes out. This was basketball. Like, I mean, there's no fouls.
This is Philly basketball.
No.
No, Pocono. That's right.
Pocono. So we played teams out of Lehigh Valley, but then when we go to states, I mean, we played Catholic schools.
God, I thought he was about to put that up from like almost 30 feet out.
Yeah, no, number 30, unfortunately, he passed away a few years ago, man. That was rough. Number 25, the one who just shot there, he used to play in Philly. He played against Kobe as well. But those are the teams we had, man. But you had the rivalries. Oh, look, I see this shit out.
Is that you?
Yeah, that was me. I still have high school record in blocks at Pleasant Valley High School in Brodensville, Pennsylvania. Still hold the record. I'm about to get fucking tossed here.
I'm waiting to see. I want to see this famous kick.
I'm telling. Oh, look at me.
Oh, there you go.
I'm on the floor. Dude, I'm telling you, I was a lunatic.
What they call today ankles. Well, they used to say ankles.
If I slid like that today, I would still be on that ground. But I was back up and I was back in the play. It's amazing.
I can't believe your feet and you slid like that. Well, I mean, what shoes were you wearing?
I was so mad because I found out my girlfriend was talking to this dude. I was so mad. I put it all out there this game. I was like, man, I have to beat his ass. There we go. I missed again. 0 for 3. I wasn't there for my scoring. I was there for my sliding.
Your half court?
My half court.
Oh, God, left him wide open.
Another board by the big fella. And I threw it away. Yeah, the only game I have on the internet. There we go. Another board for the big fella.
Your knees are hurting.
But we all had the same shoes. We all had Jordans. Jordans were $75. I remember going to pick them up. $75. Mom was like, "Look, fuck you."
Boy, that was still back in the day when, man.
That's when Jordans first came out. Oh, here we go. Yep, I'm in some trouble already. There we go. Technical one. I just got teed up. And then my coach had my back. He said, "What the fuck?" No, I'm talking to the ref. I said, "Fuck your couch. I'm going over here." I was mad. There you go.
Yeah.
It's on the house, buddy. On the house,
dude. So when me and Sarah went to a Tennessee Tech game, they were taking on Murray State. It was on ESPN3. And the very first, dude, they went up like 8-0 on us. And in the very first score, the crowd threw streamers and all sorts of shit on the floor. Like, I mean, it was a mess. Immediate technical.
My coach had my back. That bald spot is because of me. Look at me, I'm back.
Ha ha!
Now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. So now I'm already in a bad state of mind.
I think one of the things I'm finding it interesting is how skinny you are here.
I was 6'9" and maybe about 160 pounds. But that gave me speed. I was speed.
Dude, one stride for you is like 4 for everybody else. So I mean, there you are. Okay. You're in the middle. It's like, give me the damn ball.
I was cooking, man. I was cooking. No, you don't want to give me the ball because I haven't made shit yet. Yep. And my duration of this game is about to come to an end.
Oh,
because I get so mad.
Dude, you're tomahawk chopping these guys at this point.
No.
Oh.
We had a team, man. We had a hell of a team. Here we go, and now I'm about to kick the shit. Oh, I just kicked it.
Oh, they didn't show it.
I'm done. I'm on the bench now, 34. I flipped out. Yep, second. Here we go. More technical from free throws on Steve. You can hear it. You can hear it in this video. You can hear it. And you see how crowded the gym is? Yeah, you heard me send it. And I don't even know what I got the technical for there. But yeah.
So since we showed what you showed us one for you. Remember I told you I was actually really big. She's gonna have to dig through. You might end up having to do what I always do and just put Joe's second MMA fight in Knoxville. So as a, me and my buddy were real big into it. I was the stand-up guy. He was the jiu-jitsu guy. And for this particular fight, we knew he was getting ready to go against somebody that is more of a ground game with him. So the whole idea for the fight, and there it is. The whole idea to set up this fight was
Is this you fighting?
no, that's Joe. I'm actually on the sidelines. You can see me in
Is that
a
you,
badass
the
over there in the
white
muscle shirt.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
But we practiced and we trained every time this guy would come in and do something. Because Joe at this point is well known. He's already won. They know him at this point as a ground guy. So every time this guy would come in for anything, we had an immediate counter. It was, front kick, 1-2, front kick. Just keep him on his feet. The problem is, watch here, one front, too many times going to that front kick, he caught him, and then there's me.
Over there in the wife beater.
Yeah, the ref kept side glancing me because we're not allowed to get up off our stool. So at this point, I'm screaming at him, bring him over here, get him over here, get over to us. And there's Dustin. He ran another school, and him and I kind of collaborated to help him for this fight. This is actually in Knoxville, Tennessee. They still do this, by the way. There was a school in Knoxville run by former UFC fighter Hermes Franca. And yeah, this is when MMA was like taking off. So we got him to come, we got him over there. We kept telling him bring him over this way so he could hear us. Now we're literally talking in Joe's ear. And this dude is just trying to figure out every which way he can now. And Joe is, as we speak, setting it up. Oh, yeah. And I was so mad because he had one more fight after this. And then he got a title shot. Can I get one, please? Mm-hmm. Thank you, sir. But this just happened so fast right here. He's got him set. Here's the guillotine. He's almost got it, and this transition is just disgusting. He's actually almost got him in a darts at this point.
This is called Joe's MMA Fight on YouTube.
Yes. And here, now Joe's gone his back. And you are about to see me go absolutely nuts because this dude makes the world's biggest mistake right there. Throws a punch. Joe sinks in the armbar. And we all know it's over at that point. And me and Dustin just go up and go nuts. As Steve goes out and waters the lawn again. So there you go. Everybody here's done the athletic thing. Kitty Cat, may I have that back, please, ma'am? Thank you. You missed the celebration. It was kind of fun. So yeah, good times, good oldies. Arla says he sent me a picture. Let's see what we got here.
I bet you still have the same wife beater.
Not anymore, no. Believe it or not, that was a true Hanes wife beater.
Ooh,
and it was tucked in, the whole deal. Arliss, I have not gotten it yet, sir.
Are the days of the wife beater over?
I would still wear it.
I mean, I don't purchase them anymore. I used to wear them like all the time.
They're comfortable, dude. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they're extremely comfortable.
Well, now that I've developed somewhat of a beer belly,
yeah. Well, you saw me, down the banks. It took a little bit of work to get myself in at least somewhat condition, and that was the whole, I was what, literally a month and a half out of surgery? No, 2 months, 2 or 3 months, which posting that picture of me holding that shark right after shoulder surgery, people were not happy about that.
That's a bad look.
That was not a good. So, on that note, I remember getting into fights. Well, we'll get there. I do believe we will do this final break, and then we'll see from there.
Drop the link.
We will give somebody the opportunity to come on and do the Chaz report, I guess.
We do love us a Chaz report. From San Antonio. Tomorrow's game is going to be so good.
Go ahead and hit us up with the Delta Circle, and I will have something new tomorrow night.
Here's to the ones working hard all week, making this the land we love. Here's to the ones behind the scenes, making this town shine like gold. We crank it up and play it loud so the whole world knows. The place we lay our heads at night, the place I learned to cuss and fight, the place where mama taught me how to pray, the place where we know y'all by name, the place where I was born and raised. Sure as hell was more than any other way. Here's to a small town. We kick up dust on Friday nights, live it up under neon lights. We sneak our bottles to the game and wear their red and black with pride. The place we lay our heads at night, the place I learned to cuss and fight, the place where mama taught me how to pray, the place where we know y'all by name, the place where I was born and raised. Sure as hell was more than any other way. Here's to a small town. Been gone so long on the road, now it's time to come home, to see those winter roads I used to roam. The place we lay our heads at night, the place I learned to cuss and fight, the place where mama taught me how to pray, the place where we know y'all by name, the place where I was born and raised. Sure as hell was more than any other way. Here's to a small town. Here's to a small town.
I want to bring this man on here at some point.
Dude, GI.
Just to hear him say, "Listen up, you maggots." So, without further ado, it is that time of the night, last 20 minutes of the show. It is time.
Do you ever get that put back on here?
This Saturday?
I did not.
Really?
It's got to be up there somewhere.
Oh, you're getting good at this shit.
Oh yeah.
She's zipping right the fuck around. She's cooking with gas right now. Fire truck silence.
I don't know where the hell I deleted it, and then I thought I got it back on there, but apparently not.
Look at Cat cook.
Without further ado, let us bring to the stage Mr. Chaz for the Chaz Report.
I'm with you, Chaz. Go Houston.
Didn't make it.
You obviously needed to do.
Good
What?
Lord, what the fuck?
Hello?
I can hear that. Hello?
Hey.
Are you there?
My music? I got any theme music coming in?
We got to get it back. I had redone everything and just didn't. I never got it put back on here. So you can get your theme music back, but just not.
You know what? Hey, time is wasting. Time's ticking. Y'all ready to do some chazzing or what?
Let's hear it. Run it.
Send it, and you're in a hoodie. What is it? A cool, crisp 75 down there in San Antonio?
Oh!
I like. It was actually. I went to the Gulf of America this weekend, and it was actually 62 degrees. We had a cold front.
Cold front.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay.
62 degrees.
like
We had a cold. We had a cold front. We had a cold front in Corpus this week.
The high today was 42.
It was chilly today.
That was the high. That wasn't the real feel. The real feel, it was too cold for me to let my dogs outside.
Was it bad?
Who let the dogs out?
Who?
Nobody.
Who?
Kitty Cat couldn't get her dogs out. It was too cold.
Okay. Yeah. It was 60. It was 62, 64 in our neck of the woods.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is everyone okay?
We're gonna survive. We're gonna survive somehow. I don't know, man. We're gonna get through it together, dude. We're strong here, dude. We stay unity, bruh.
All right. Allow us to get our
obligatory whiskey.
Before we get started, what is the shot right now? What is y'all shot, by the way?
It's the same as always. There, Pinky. We are taking it easy tonight.
Yeah, after our exploration last evening, you start coming back to me.
I was chasing the buffalo.
Yeah.
Chased the buffalo last night. Good Lord.
Bad fun night, huh?
Holy fuck,
dude! It was an amazing night. We probably haven't had that type of fun in quite some time. It was reminiscent. We went to an old haunt that is recently reopened. I got it, brother. Thank you. Sergeant Slaughter all day long. Sergeant hit side pocket.
Hair of the dog kind of morning. Hair of the dog.
Yeah, for one of us.
I was scared to drink water this morning. I was like, oh my Lord.
But I usually drink water.
Oh, okay. One of those half and halves.
I woke up this morning. My girlfriend texted me and she's like, "Are you okay?" I was looking at the clock. It was like 10 o'clock. I was like, "Oh, where am I?"
Oh, dude, I woke up and went downstairs to the bathroom.
Yeah, I went downstairs, thought about things. I was like, "What happened? Where am I?" And then like it all started coming back to me. I'm like, "Oh shit."
By the way, who's hosting y'all's bartender show tomorrow? Bill or Steve? Which one? Or is
that would be me?
Double duty? Okay.
Tomorrow's Bills evening. I will be patiently waiting for the start of the game tomorrow.
By the way, I like hopping in with both of y'all when y'all do y'all's individuality. Is you both have good personality and you guys both work together great, and you work individually, separately in your own ways, which is really cool, you know. So there is double dynamics.
Yeah, I mean, dynamics. Yeah, and it's good because it gives, and I really like going when Bill did his 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I walked into the old lady's house, and she's sitting there. She's like glued to the phone. Like she loves the show. Like she's glued.
Yeah.
She's been glued.
This show's like
she
crack in the 80s, dude. It's addictive, bro. It's an addictive show, man. You know?
I mean, there's a good thing. Fuck you, Arliss.
Round two. I'm ready for round two.
We're already round.
Yeah,
two.
we're. I mean, it's
There
just
we go.
all set in the match.
All right.
Your life.
Really quick,
Yeah.
hey, you got your drink. Shout out to Arliss, Cats, everybody in the ASB crew. You guys, shout out, man. Everybody that makes the show even better. You know what I mean? It's because of y'all. I'm feeling in a good mood, by the way, if you can tell. I'm in a good mood, man. So let's do this.
Good. We love good moods.
Let's do some chat. All right, guys. Hey, question number one. I know we're going to go to sports. San Antonio, Texas, tomorrow, Monday. We didn't see the biggest upsets of the year, but we did see two damn good games. Correct? We won't say the world's biggest upsets, but they were entertaining. We were entertained.
The Final Four did not disappoint at all.
Yes.
The committee got it right, putting the four number ones as they should have been seated. They performed.
No blowouts, nothing over the top. Everything was good. Thumbs up so far. Final Four has been great. The city's been great hosting it, by the way. We've been super amazing, clean as shit. Great city. Come visit us in San Antonio. Let me know. All right, let's figure it out. All right, you know the question's going to be on top of my head. Here we go. What team do you think's going to win tomorrow? Let's pick it. Steve, you and I know we're probably on the same page, but second guess yourself. Last moment.
No, I'm setting Houston. I like Florida, man. I like what they bring to the table, but man, this Houston defense and the way Houston has been disappointed the last two seasons in the tournament, I think they're the hungrier team. I think it is do or die. You back a dog into a corner, he's going to bite. Give me Houston, they're a slight underdog, but give me Houston again. I'll take them again. I'm going to ride the Houston train.
Dude, I'm going opposite on this one, only because Florida's been down a couple times and have found a way back.
All right.
Dude, can't stop them right now. They really can't.
Houston
barely pulled it off in the last minute 30 of that game last night.
You back the dog into a corner.
And
all right. So the Chaz wants to know. He's got his microphone. He's got Big Red out. Pick your team, final scores right now. Lock it in right now. Team, final scores. Lock it in.
Florida over Houston. And I think the game, man.
Let me give you the number. Let me give you the Vegas number.
Let's throw numbers. Let's throw some numbers. Numbers are fun. Numbers are fun.
They're strangely accurate with how close the score is. 140.5. Florida is a 1.5 favorite. This is a coin flip, but this is a very, very low total.
And that's why my point is going to be Florida over Houston. I'm going to say 83-79.
That's a lot.
Okay,
This is 140 point total, and you're putting this over 170.
All right, guys. We're gonna need some answers from everybody.
All right. I'm going Houston. I'm going Florida, and I say the final score is 68-72, and Houston wins on free throws.
Okay.
68-72. Give me even number win.
All right. Anybody in the chat? Where y'all stand? Where does everybody stand on the scores? Or no?
Just under 140.
Bobby says Florida wins by 15. Whoa.
Who?
He's also drinking the chips.
Who?
Dude, yeah, Bobby. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, that.
Dude,
that
he's
guy.
riding that one hard.
Bobby
Whoa.
Baseball. Hey, Bobby Baseball. Pirates beat the Yankees today, 5-4.
Oh, did they?
However,
Did they beat the Yankees?
However, Yankees had 2 outs and overcame a 3-run deficit of 9.
So hold on, before we go to the Yankees, really quick. Everyone else, where do y'all stand? Where do y'all stand on the Houston, Florida? Yay or nay?
Oh, you got.
I'd like to hear Steve.
It's two. It's 2 for 2 right now. You got 2 for Florida, 2 for Houston.
All right.
It doesn't
Here it is.
matter what we say on the show right now because it is going to be a hell of a game, I think.
Yes.
And I tell you what, both of them are super hungry.
And you also have to remember, this is basically a home game for Houston.
Yeah, it's basically they got home field
I'm sure
advantage.
Florida travels well. Is there a lot of Florida fans down there right now? A lot of Gator
No,
fans?
we're not as big right now. Houston is like crazy stacked right now, dude. Like last night we went out and it was like Houston was just out the wazoo. They outnumber everybody.
Bobby is saying Houston's only chance is to muck up the game, and Florida's guards are too good to let that happen.
Okay.
But Houston coach, man, he's a big gem. I'm riding Houston.
Here it is.
Drinking the juices.
You know what? This is what it comes down. If you guys watched the end of the game last night between Duke and Houston, did you notice how the Houston coach was as cool and casual right at the end? He was just like, meh, okay, cool. Like just nonchalant. That's a cool, comfortable coach that doesn't show under pressure. He looked like,
I'm
okay,
not
cool.
gonna lie, we did not watch much of the last part of the game.
Okay.
No, all of a sudden something came up and you're like, the Houston won. I was like, what the fuck?
And I was going up for a drink, and Kitty Cat was with me. And I looked up at the score, and and they were showing all the highlights, and then they showed Houston. I went, they were just winning when I last looked.
Yeah, by like 14. Man.
Dude, they were killing that game, and then
I was happy I won my particular bet.
So the chat.
So Blue,
the chat.
yes, we need to break the tie.
Chat. Oh, I'm gonna go with Steve on this one. Steve and you and I have agreed so far. Let's pick Houston to win it, dude. Let's pick Houston, the University of Houston to win it all, dude. Why not? Fuck it, let's do it.
He was gonna take the Gators because he definitely rocked a Florida Gator.
He did last night hard. There you go.
Chomp, chomp.
To Pirates to beat Yankees. That's right.
So that brings me and a barbecue in as the underdogs. And
Yeah.
If Vegas agrees,
let's do it. Let's do it.
We're rooting for you guys.
it's gonna be
They'll
a
take fire, hell of a ball.
Dude,
I
I'm
will
telling
send you
right now,
pictures
as soon
of.
as I was the show, the first time I was turning on the game.
I'll send you pictures of tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go downtown. We're gonna have a good time out there. We've got a lot. They've got a lot of VIP, a lot of fun experience for a lot of tailgating for people that couldn't get tickets. So they're gonna do. They put up a bunch of big old screens out there. They're gonna let people come on in and hang out, and watch the game. Literally like quarter mile from the stadium, from the Alamo Dome. Those pictures I sent you from the Alamo Dome, they're gonna do them around Hemisphere all night. So it's like, come on down, have fun.
Send him the link so like he can individually get on there and like.
Hey.
Give you a live view. That's a good idea.
Well, she can also put up on the side.
All right. Hey, I like that idea, by the way. That's all right. Let's pick. All right, here's the questions. All right, the Chaz wants to know, says we do like sports. We do like any team besides the Yankees. Well, not everybody. Sorry, Cats. Sorry. You know, let me ask you: when you go to a baseball game, let's think baseball. Which food do you like? Which food would you pick? Peanuts, hot dogs, nachos. Which one would you go for if you had to pick? Peanuts,
hot dogs and nachos. I'm thinking two. Nachos and hot dogs all day. And it's not just any hot dog. I am lathering that bitch up. It is a true death dog, as me and Kurt would always do back when Country Fair had good, dogs.
Okay. Well, I want to ask you. When you got. I want to know. Okay, I want to know what if you all had to pick one out of three. You got money. Don't worry about it. But if you had to pick one out of three, which one are you first going to? What's your first pick?
Hot dog. Hot dogs first.
I'm going to do the nacho because it lasts longer.
Ooh.
Like a hot dog, I'll eat 12 inches before I get to my seat.
Giggity.
I'll I'll crush
Kick.
it. So like I was sitting there and like I least want my food to last.
Oh, that's another sound effect. He's
The,
doing there.
the inning, you know what I mean? So like I'm like that's why I like the popcorn and the peanuts because it gives me like a chomper. It's like a snack. So I'll do the peanuts because like I mean it's satisfying hunger, but like slowly, you know what I mean? Like I'm slowly eating.
I don't eat nachos slow. I'll probably go through nachos faster than I will with all.
With how spicy that shit is, I need a non-spicy cheese.
Well,
Shit is fire.
Okay.
and I tell you what, again, I go back to it. As much as I love PNC, you know, like Major League Baseball food and all that, you know, it's kind of gone downhill with the whole Sugardale hot dogs now. And you want good, solid ballpark food, go to a minor league game.
Oh, dude, they're the shit. They're fun. They're fun.
Find your road, go to Altoona. You know, for us, we go to Altoona or wherever. Go to a minor league game all day. Best food.
Well, when I go to Akron Rubber Ducks, we go to Altoona Curve.
Okay.
Mahoney Deli Crappers.
I still badly want to go to the Altoona game
I
sometime.
seriously want to go get some ballpark.
When y'all feel like drinking at a game, do y'all pregame or do y'all postpone until after the game?
Pre-game all day. Pre-game. Yeah, it's a process.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, so let's throw out there. Let's throw a fun number. Your game starts at 7 p.m. y'all's time. What the hell? It'd be 6 us. It doesn't matter. 7 p.m. across the board. All right. How many hours in advance do you start getting prepared for this game? It's good math.
Me, I'm that guy that I can throw on an outfit real quick and be out the door like in 10 minutes. So usually about 30 minutes before it's time to leave is when I'm starting to get changed and get ready. And then it's just a matter of, you know, if I'm riding with somebody or so on and so forth. So, yeah, for us, Altoona is about an hour and a half, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It depends who's driving.
What is
traffic like? That's a super fucking nice ride out there, too. Like,
you guys have been to Steelers games.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all have been to Steelers games, correct?
Yes, we've been on the field.
Okay, I'm just asking. I never asked that. I actually never asked that question, bro. So I want to know, or Chaz, so we're gonna call it. What's the traffic like at a Steelers game? What is that like?
I'll be honest, it's better than going to a Nashville Titans game.
It's every stadium, you know, they're in these major cities. When you have Philly, it's all public transit. You can take a train.
Okay.
For the same thing with the Steelers, but us who live roughly 45, 50 minutes north of Pittsburgh, driving in is good. Leaving is always a different animal.
Well, it all depends again where you park. What's nice about where Acrisure Stadium is, dude, you can get off at that very first exit off of 279 East Ohio Street. If you can find a parking place that's literally like 4 blocks away, you can walk. You can pick a spot, park, walk, and then guess what? As you're walking back out, everybody else is fighting to get. You know, we don't want to near the Liberty tunnels and all. You know, all that fun. We don't want any bridges. We just walk the 4 blocks back. We get in our vehicle, and right there's 279. We bypass everything.
So because we're talking about traffic, okay, and we know I don't know how y'all feel about this. I know where I stand on this though. When my team is winning really big, and I want to avoid traffic, I already know it's like a blowout, very kicking everybody's ass. Like when the Spurs are winning, you know, God forbid they do, but when they do, I'll tell you what, within like fourth quarter, 10 minutes to go, 5 minutes ago, I'll bounce. I will bounce in advance.
Try to beat traffic.
You got it.
I'll stay to the end because I'm usually very confident. Usually I park a decent walk away. Like Pirate games. There's a park and ride over there at Point State Park. I go there, and you pay $10. You can park all day. Yeah, you walk through the park, cross the bridge, and bam, you're right there. You go left, you go to Acrisure, you go right, PNC. By the time I get to my vehicle, everybody's already done, made their runs. They're out. They're moving.
So yeah. So the question for you.
You have lane right by the stadium that shoots you north right away. Yeah.
Cleveland. Cleveland's a rough one.
Wait, Cleveland has a team?
I knew Pittsburgh and I knew Cleveland because they're the ones closest to me. Cleveland, I could not. I was in my car one time with the kids. We went to a Cleveland Cavs game.
Okay.
And I could not back out of my parking spot for an hour. Not one single person would let me back out.
That's dick. That's dick. That's dick.
Yeah, 1 hour of dicks in Cleveland. Would not let me back out and get in line. We waited there for an hour until that line finally cleared the fuck out. I got one person for 1 hour would let me back out.
I got one even better though. In Nashville, when you're leaving a Tennessee Titans game, if you're pulling out of the stadium or anywhere nearby, you can only go in one direction. You know, the cops will sit there, they'll navigate everybody to one way, but it makes you go north of Nashville, and I always had to go south of Nashville. So you literally have to go out, go down, 4 or 5 miles, do the big U-turn, come back in, and then hit, hopefully you don't hit the people coming on to, it's a pain in the ass getting out of there. Trust me on that one. And literally all the parking places, it's easily a mile walk to the stadium. And it's not a nice part of Nashville either. On that note, let's get Chaz's. How is it getting in and out of San Antonio's dome?
Right now? Are you talking about right now with
Renegade.
With what?
After the game. Your question.
Oh,
after
okay. First off, we have 2 stadiums in San Antonio. Technically, we have the Alamo Dome, and we have the Alamo Dome is not where the Spurs play. They play at the SBC Center or AT&T Center. That's what majority of us call it.
So where are they playing the games at now? They have the elevated court. I noticed that.
Are you talking about the college right now, or are you talking about the Spurs? Which one? There's a minute. College. The college is at the Alamo Dome. All those pictures I sent you are from the Alamo Dome. That building's been there since like 1995, something like that, 96. That's when the Spurs play started. The Spurs didn't play there originally, but that's where they won their first championship in '99. So that's like right there on the highway. Yeah. Last time we talked, that was where they were gonna hopefully have an NFL team after Katrina when the New Orleans Saints came by. That's where they hosted the games. So when you watch the game tomorrow, the Alamo Dome is where they play at. They don't play at the SBC AT&T Center anymore. They don't do that. They'll do it at the Alamo Dome. And
so that you one of those guys that leaves, your team's blowing out. You are one of those guys that leaves early.
Oh yeah, dude. My team's I'm ready to bounce. Like, honestly, I know I'm gonna sound like a non-fan person, but when my team's whooping ass or it's like a blowout, I'm getting their ass kicked. I'm looking more like, let's just bounce. Like, hey.
I kind of watch the crowd. I'm like, everybody's leaving. I'm like, I'm gonna wait till I start seeing the exits being less full.
Yeah. I usually like whoever I go with, like, hey, you ready to bounce? It's been a while since I actually, besides a minor league game like you were talking about, Bill, like where I stuck around. I watched the whole thing from A to Z because I don't want to be like what Steve was. No, it was Bill. What you were saying, right? No, Steve being stuck like in a fucking hour. You know what I mean?
And then you can always listen to the game. Have you ever like left the game and then you're driving down the road? It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, I wish I'd stayed. Yeah.
That's the reason you never know what's going to happen.
Son of a bitch. It's like the greatest game ever.
When my girlfriend was pregnant, that happened. We went to a Spurs game and she was pregnant. Like, oh fuck, I wish we'd stayed. Yeah. All right, so
let's go ahead. Can you grab me a beer? And yes, sir. Can we do? We've hit the 2-hour mark. We're trying to keep it in and around that mark.
Trying to keep it around.
Hit us with the big one, big man. You got me.
Oh man, y'all need to start pushing a little bit more an hour. It's fun, but I know y'all are on a limit. Hey, we're respecting that. What's a big one? Fuck, you gotta give me a second. You gotta go for a homer, dude. Even though we don't use cheap bats around here, we don't use cheater bats in these conversations. Hint, hint.
Senator Aaron Judge.
Let's do a big one. Let's do a big one.
But Bobby's
Give me a
going to
second.
work tomorrow with Greg Grisham jersey, FYI.
Give me a second. Give me a second. All right.
While he's picking that up, by the way, Jackson Dart has shown up on another mock draft.
Oh, what's a big one?
Really
Let's do a
looks
big
like
one.
Steelers picking up Jackson Dart.
I'll be
All right,
on
guys.
live on that as soon as they sign their
Let's see it.
I'm not,
You know what?
I'm
I'll tell you what.
Come off on 8:15.
We got. Okay, here it is. Here, real quick. This isn't a question, but well, partial question. But let's see y'all do a prop bet for tonight because I know Bill's got Florida, Steve's got Houston. Let's hear a prop bet, and then I'll have my final question. Come up with a prop bet for tomorrow.
Unfortunately, we cannot bet props on college in Pennsylvania.
Oh, is that like a law?
Yeah. Pennsylvania, you cannot bet on individual players, but you can only bet team props. But I'll give you a fair number on what we can choose. Let me pull up.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I will drop a little information. Bob, if you're still on here, make sure you see me tomorrow. I have something for you.
Oh, that's right.
This is a good way to bet.
Okay. No, I missed the prop bet.
As far as props, because we can only bet team props. And this is why I think your Final Four predictions way nuts. Florida.
Okay.
Scheduled to score 71.5 points. Houston. Over and under on their points, 69.5. So
Okay.
which team is pretty much the team that scores over 71 points wins.
Oh, okay. Is that the analogy?
And that's what we can do in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
He who scores over 70 wins.
Well,
He who keeps the other team from scoring 70 wins. 70 is pretty much like the finish line, is what Vegas is saying. They're saying the final score is going to be 70-70. That's the toss-up. That's it.
80-60 apparently, or
140, and the total is 141.
Yep. Hey, Bill, tomorrow send us a link, dude. Let me know where it's at. And here's my final question. Here it is, guys. Let's talk some food because everyone likes food. You know what? What is y'all's favorite name brand chain of food to go to?
Mash.
And what do you like to order? No. I'm talking about like name brand that we would all know. Because apparently nobody knows what Chili's is. So I want to know, what is your favorite chain of restaurant to go to, and what do you order, by the way? It can't be that Mexican shop that nobody knows about, which we all love. We all have those. We have a shitload of those in Texas. Tell us your favorite chain of restaurant that you like, and what is your go-to order?
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
I'm not there yet, but okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not there yet. I had the question.
By the way, Bobby does say Florida minus 1.5. Smash the over. Florida. He's got 85-70 win.
Woo!
He too is smashing the over. 140. That's a low
But it's
number.
Vegas. Don't forget, it's Vegas.
That's a low number, but I'm taking Houston. I'm putting my money on Houston tomorrow. Right up to the money line. My bet. Taking Houston. Probably a little bit safer taking me over, but I'm smashing Houston away. That gives me some skin in the game. That's going to make it more entertaining.
So you're already locked in first.
Oh, what's God's answer, by the way? I was like hearing God's answer.
Lady Jesus. Lady Jesus.
Yes. What is your answer, by the way?
Our own personal Mary Magdalene.
What is your?
Mine's Cracker Barrel, and mine's Granny's Breakfast.
Ooh, okay.
From Cracker Barrel, it's so much fucking breakfast food. I can do that for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. It's a go-to. It's a hangover cure. It is fulfilling, and you know I could probably eat 2 of them bitches. I will eat 2 Granny. That's it.
Maybe Cracker Barrel should do a buffet one time.
If I were to do,
They should.
Yeah.
If I were to do Cracker Barrel, which is not my answer though, all day long, their country fried steak. Breakfast,
Never had
lunch,
it. Never had it.
dinner.
Never had it. Is it good?
Home
Is it
cooking.
Their breakfast, everything. Oh, dude, it's really hard not to like their food.
It's
Is it
hard
good?
because like, their shit's so
It is.
good. It's like you're trying to choose between breakfast and dinner. It's like dinner, I want breakfast. For breakfast, I want dinner.
And I do love their gravy. So I mean, I'm not a big biscuits person, but their biscuits and gravy, hardcore. My answer though, if we're going out, I like going to Texas Roadhouse, and with all steakhouses, so on and so forth, it is ribs.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew. Ew. Oh, that place is all.
Coming from a Texas native.
Yeah.
But I guess
Yeah.
I'm sure your mom pops.
Wait,
are way better than the
it's
Roadhouse.
a good
Yeah.
thing that there's no wrong answers on the chat board.
Okay.
Here.
All right, a little wise ass. All right, here.
I will have to say
There we go.
Olive Garden,
Ooh,
Going to tie.
that's a
Little
good
bit.
name. That's
chicken Alfredo,
Ooh.
oh, dude. It's like Cat's the
super
best.
pastrana, and salad.
Ooh, Cat's the best, dude. I don't know where y'all found her, but she's
yeah.
amazing.
How about when
She's
Olive
amazing.
Garden, the guy comes around and he starts spinning the cheese? He's like, "All right, say when."
Yeah, dude, I'm like the commercial, dude. I'm like, yep. Everybody know when to stop.
do you think they ever give people just?
Do you have backup?
Do you ever think they give people like just to fuck with them, be like, okay, keep going, like just kind of look at their watch, like.
I only
No.
do it because they start looking tired. As soon as they start looking tired, I'm like, "All right, you're done."
I'll tell you what, Cracker Barrel in Meadville is the best one in this area.
Agreed.
I agree
100.
on that one.
100.
Cracker Barrel in Virginia is way better.
And they do have that country fried steak with the eggs and the biscuits and all of that as the breakfast.
Oh, dude.
Fucking dirty food out.
I think I'm wearing great pants.
Hey. No, but the chat.
It hurts.
And
Or
Bill, I
you
know how to
have food
make their
boners.
gravy. I know how to
If you guys have ever been to PF Chang's and had their lettuce wraps, oh shit, go ahead. My bad. Okay, my bad.
We got a lot of people on here.
Oh, yeah.
Aunt Jen is all about Cracker Barrel.
Hey, Jen's hungry.
Well,
Cracker
with
Barrel.
all that, medical marijuana that she smokes. I left it alone. Red Lobster. Okay.
Ooh, their biscuits. Their
Their
biscuits are amazing.
Red Lobster. Ever since COVID happened, Red Lobster's the portion
Yeah.
size.
Mhm.
It's like I go in there and if you're paying good money for food, you want to leave filled. I go to Red Lobster now. I'm not.
Honestly, dude.
Oh,
when
really?
back when I first went to Red Lobster, and especially in the '90s, dude, Red Lobster was like high end. Like
Okay,
things.
yes. Red Lobster was a fancy place to go to, correct?
Oh yes.
Yeah, now it's like it's a bummer.
They're closing. A lot of them
Are
are
they?
closing.
I can't imagine why.
I remember Shoney's. I remember Shoney's.
A Shoney's, yes.
We just lost ours.
You're importing. Number one, you're importing seafood. So like anyone who like, I mean, I don't eat seafood unless I'm at the banks.
I'm just ready to say it.
Unless I'm close, because I mean that shit is coming out of the water. It's going on the grill and it's going in your face. Oh, you know. So now, when you're at a Red Lobster, I mean, this shit has been frozen. It has been transported. It has been packaged. It's not fresh.
Remember you know, here?
They say catch of the day, and that's why you go in there at Red Lobster. And you remember you go in there and you look at the tank. I'm like, there's
Yeah.
I'm with that one right there. You know, like
you always want to put your hand out. Let me grab it.
Yeah.
Back when, oh my god, grocery stores used to have them.
Dude,
you used to go back.
Yeah.
You used to be able to pick your lobster.
Pick your bitch. Yeah.
And then I always, you know, working at Winn-Dixie, I'm all worked back in the seafood section for a while. Every time she would get a lobster, they always steamed it right there. So I always had my ear up to the machine. I want to hear the bitch scream. Jeez.
Oh, dude, you psycho. You fucking psycho.
Yeah, that is so bad.
I'm telling you, that was normal.
That's fucked up.
But yeah, Red Lobster, used to love it. Dude, before we take our last break, you have to admit, the day on the barbecue place is great. Cock sauce.
I love cock sauce.
Hey.
North Carolina barbecue is bar none the best in my opinion.
Hell no. Hell no.
But
Hell no.
Out of all, I can't say yay or nay because I've yet to try Texas substance.
Hey, really quick though, real quick, just want to say PF Chang's, their lettuce wraps, fucking awesome. Just saying, real fast.
PF Chang's lettuce wraps. I'm gonna put that on the list.
With their little I don't know.
Houston to win.
The Steve-O?
Blue sent via message.
Steve-O, really? Shut the front door.
He's going with Houston to win.
We got a Florida fan saying Houston will win barbecue. We are the overdogs.
Wow, dude. I think we're gonna pull it off. I really think we're gonna pull it off.
But back to what I was saying though, that day on the pier is fishing, and you and I spent all day in the bar. The food, phenomenal. Drinks, amazing. And that was probably the most fun we've had. Can you imagine if that place was still 24 hours? That pier used to be a 24-hour pier. COVID ruined it.
No, dude, barbecue up from you got to try Southern barbecue. It's different, bro. It's a different style, man.
North Carolina is south.
I've had it in Florida, I've had it in Georgia, but I have not had Texas. And I'll tell you,
I've had Memphis.
Yeah.
Florida and Georgia, the only difference is the border. But as soon as you cross that border, the taste changes. South Carolina, North Carolina.
Yep.
Be a mile difference.
Yep.
This is where though
the food just gets better.
This is where Josh needs to be on here.
Dude.
The chef, my brother.
St. Louis. St. Louis.
Excuse me, I don't want to interrupt or anything, but you were complaining about the 60-degree weather down there?
Yeah, what about it?
Blue just walked into the studio and informed me that it's flipping snowing.
Wait, it's snowing?
All right, we're taking a break. Yeah.
It's not snowing down here.
It's like sleep.
Well, either way, we're getting ready to take a break, and when we come back, Chaz, we will do the last shots. So everybody go ahead, prepare. Dealer's choice. I think what? Oh, never mind.
It's a mighty long way down. I know some people in that rusted town. But I know it all too well. That rebel soul
All right, guys, we've had a hell of a show tonight. I think it's been fun. Before we bring our boy back up here, make sure you check us out tomorrow night for our open bartender night, where yours truly will be the bartender. It'll be the third one, and I think they've been going well. We've been getting some really good responses on them.
Jennifer, holy, the book of Job.
Tuesday night's our night off for right now. I'm sure we'll figure something out. But until the next Trina's trivia, I wasn't done yet, woman. I have you.
No, we need to take at least one night off.
That's usually our Saturdays. But Wednesday night is our Wednesday night open bar, where both he and I sit down. It is live, open talk. Just look at it as you got two bartenders. So come in with the questions, so on and so forth. Thursday night is our Thursday sports night. You got the two world's dumbest people when it comes to sports, and it makes it all that much more entertaining because neither one of us can ever remember a player.
No, I got to give Steve over here a lot of credit. Me and him sat down here on the couch the other night. We made that little money line parlay. That's 600 piece right there.
So I'm glad all you guys are winning money and I'm not. Sunday night is our open bar, or our Sunday night weekend hangover. And as you can tell tonight, we're a little sluggish. It is a true hangover night. Thank you, Miss Kitty Cat, for bringing in the food to put some stuff in our bellies before we hit. We've only literally, this will be our third shot of the night. Normally we're a little better than that. But coming back to the stage, let's bring Edward up, and it is, yes, ma'am.
You need to rephrase that. We're not all hungover. Just the two clowns on the camera are the hungover ones.
And I wasn't even that bad today. I was kind of surprised. Oh, there it is. Perfect timing. Welcome back, Edward.
Thanks,
ladies and gentlemen. It is that time. We are going to do the Edward Famous last shot because I've got some serious cuddling and making up to do.
Hey, Jennifer, you're right. Jennifer, she wanted to chat.
It looks like she did. Good night, guys. Good night, Pat. And good night, Edward. The old lady has to go to bed. She's so wore out. Man, went to the bathroom a little bit ago. She's before and very high, so gotta get up early tomorrow. I'm just tired. I enjoyed myself. Seeing you guys on here tonight. Good night. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow night. Okay, cool. She was being nice there. I mean, you knew that one. There was no,
Hey, family is forever.
Kitty Cat, is there any chance you have our last shot of the night?
Did I just do a topic? You always got family. What's he say? That's serious. Family. They always got family.
Family is forever.
As long as you drink a Corona.
Man.
Edward.
Yo.
What you got in the last shot, brother?
After y'all, man. Who's got the first one in the chat, by the way?
Feed the ducks, folks. Feed the ducks. I'm interested in hearing the soda poetry.
Shit, allergies. Fucking A, man. Allergies kick my ass all the time. Oh.
I love you very much. Family is forever, and we don't have much left, so we have to go to get together and see each other again.
Oh, man.
I think she already feeding the ducks, actually. Here we go.
Oh, man.
You gotta remember, man, life is very short, man. My daughter was in a car accident last night.
Oh, shit. Is she okay?
Yeah, she's alright. She's still here. You get that phone call, and it's like you go in dad mode, parent mode. I mean, I don't know what it's like with mom. All I know what it's like is to go into dad mode, where like, you know, you'll run through a tree. Like that tree doesn't exist to get there. You know what I mean? You're like Super Mario, like when he caught the star, and he goes into invincible mode.
You know, there's music in the background, right? There's like a beat. There's like a beat, right? Okay.
It's like you get that, you grab that star when you're that dad, because that's all I know. Your mom does too. And you're invincible. It's like you'll get there. Like your car could be out of gas, and you will like piss in there for it to like get there. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get there. You'll always show up. But man, you gotta remember, life is short, man. There are people in your life where like shit happens in an instant. She's like, Dad, I smashed my car. I said, you know what? You're gonna bounce back. You know what I mean? We will always bounce back. Like we always find a way. Suicide's not a fucking option because you know everybody bounces back. Life is unpredictable. Life is fucking brutal. But it's yours. You know, it's your choices. It's your decisions. And life's going to deal with you the way it wants to. And you just have to get up every day, bounce back, bounce forward. You know, you have good days. You have bad days. You can't dictate you cannot dictate what the fuck's going to happen. All you can do is wake up every day, do your best, and try again until it actually fucking works. I wish the best for everyone here. I wish the best for every one of you. Tomorrow is another day. Make it a little bit fucking better. And you know, that can come in your actions, and that can come in someone else's actions. But you know what? Nobody's gonna make your life better unless you take a step fucking forward for yourself. Don't wait for it to happen. Make it happen. That's my last shot.
Nice. Wow. That was actually kind of personal too. I like it.
Yeah, I blacked out for a second.
that was a rough go the other day. I remember getting the message and everything. And dude, you know I love your kids to death, man.
It's pretty cool though, because like I pulled up to the accident scene, and the fireman, he's like, keep going. I rolled down my window. I said my daughter was in that red car. And he's like, well, I need you to go forward. I fucking parked the car right there, and I threw him the key. I was like, you move it.
Here, let me leave you $1. Just give me my valet ticket.
I threw him the key. I was like, dude, you move it. And I fucking ran down there. Yeah. He parked my car. But, yeah. Yeah, no, sorry, I wasn't pulling through. Yeah, my key. I said, you move it.
Oh, good stuff. Edward, any chance you got your last shot, brother, before I hit mine?
Yeah, man. I got a couple, man. I'm glad people are enjoying the NCAA. I'm glad my city is hosting and letting people have a good time. Well, obviously, it's about money. Let's not forget about that. You know, like what else? By the way, happy anniversary to my parents, dude. They just celebrated 44 years together, man. So thumbs up to them, dude. That's pretty badass. You know, man, life fucking goals right there. 44 years together. Love you, mom. Love your dad. Still alive. You know, man, like, I'm just glad, like, you know, even though, like, I like the fact that I can get on this channel because, like, you know, a lot of these other ones are always, like, our image, what we look like, what we're worried about. Like, you drink a beer, you cuss. You know, dude, this is the kind of place, like, because I don't like to drink and drive. I don't like to go out to bars nowadays. You know what I mean? Like, when I drink, I just stay at home. You know what I'm saying? And that, to me, feels like a great environment. And, like, you don't have to understand it because, you know, I don't like drinking and driving. I don't, dude. I can lose my career. I can lose my job. Hell, I can go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Well, a few factors.
It is. You're risking the biscuit.
Yeah, man.
I picked up my first Dewey last May. I got 2 of them.
I can't afford it, dude. Well, I can, but I just
choose not to. I mean,
I could, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you guys get on, dude, I get excited because when I get on, I get excited because like I'm happy because I know we're able to communicate. We all have good conversations. We don't agree to everything, and that's cool. That's what I like, But the fact like I don't have to get behind the fucking wheel. You know what I'm saying? If I want to have a good time, this is as safe as it gets, and it's fun, dude. And you guys are cool people. You're getting better with each show too. You know what I'm saying? You're learning from what y'all are doing, and y'all are getting better and better and better and better. And you're only going to get better. You know what I'm saying?
And I
Pretty cool, man.
Because that was kind of our original goal. Like, we're like, instead of like, if you're having a bad day and shit like that, instead of like going to the bar and like sit there in the corner, to get away from, your thoughts, your life, you come here, you sit with us two idiots, and
we make you laugh.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario.
The
Don't be us.
Yeah, you know what? Your furthest drive right now is to your bed, and you know what? Maybe you got a little shit off your shoulders. Maybe you feel a little bit better, and you know what? Maybe tomorrow you'll have something better. And you know what? You're welcome.
And that's my fun shot, dude. I feel safe and comfortable in a place like this because it makes me happy because I want to get on here. I want to talk, hang out with y'all, bullshit. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to drink. I don't want to. Well, I do want to drink. I don't want to drive. I don't want to get behind the wheel. And and. Hey, man, after this, I'm going to go eat some pizza, call it a fucking night. You know what I mean?
As are we.
As are we.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that's it.
Kitty cat, you got one, girl? All right. I guess my last shot. I'm actually going to do a shot first. And then we'll go
shit, dude. All right.
Well, there's a reason behind it. So,
yeah. What you got? What you got? You got something heavy?
Is getting notorious anymore for I'm gonna get to feed ducks too.
He's gonna feed the dicks.
And Jen. Guys, let's be honest, okay? LL Cool J in his song said it best. The man doesn't choose the woman. The woman chooses the man. We can portray, they're looking for that stability. They want that, they want to feel secure. They want so much stability. They want the security is what they're looking for. Whether, and that means a lot of things. Love, financially, all of that. They want to feel secure. I'm getting notorious anymore for not using our show like we originally had started off using it as a way to kind of air out, to vent, have a few drinks, enjoy with my friends, so on and so forth. I'm going back to the whole holding everything in. Well, last night, obviously we've mentioned it a bunch of times that we had quite a few drinks, and the night ended good. I couldn't even tell you where it began, but I was pissed off about something after everybody left. And it progressed into a fight, and I let the alcohol start talking, and I just air it out, and I say and do stupid things. That doesn't mean physically. So I'm talking like I had to search all over the house to find my keys so I could even get into the garage. The keys went flying across the floor. And I'm always the first one, though, to apologize afterwards. And that's why I say, you got to remember, they chose us, guys. So yeah, it's not an ego thing. Swallow that damn pride sometimes. And I tell you what, if going in and apologizing, admitting that, because she didn't touch a drop last night, and it'd been one thing if we were both all teed up. No, it was me. I let my anger get the better of me, and I said a lot of shit that I wish I hadn't. And now I get to go in and do the apologize, because we've had this question before. What are we embarrassed? What's that one thing we do that kind of embarrasses us? One of my favorite things is I love to go in and cuddle with young lady in there that said yes.
Oh, they love that shit.
They said I do.
You know that shit is like 8,000. Like
I like turning on a good movie when I go to sleep, and the most comfortable night for me is cuddled up with her, even though, dude, she's a hot spot. We both end up just like pouring sweat at some point.
They're like 1,000.
So, just remember, guys, you know, we have a lot of fun on this show. We always have fun when we go out. And this goes for me as well as everybody else. And be responsible about it. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm trying to go back to my younger days, to where I could handle it. I could, you know, instead of letting it just fuel me like it does.
Beaters.
And wearing wife beaters, yeah. Outside of MMA cages. So, yes, guys, remember, swallow the pride. Trust me. The saying is true. Happy wife, happy life. And that's my final shot. Honestly, guys, you know, I try to lead by example. So, yeah. After this show's over, I get to go in, and I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm going to get the cold shoulder for a little while, which will be a nice little change from little Miss Lava Spot.
Hey, every cold shoulder needs a little rub.
And that is my last shot. Thank you, Chaz, Edward, as always, for coming on. I feel like tonight was a fun night. Oh boy, there's the fruit flies.
And remember, tomorrow night, man, you'll be able to catch a going here, man. I'll be Monday with the bartender. I'll be tuning in via chat, as I'm going to be watching Houston win the game.
So, in all honesty, I don't expect a lot of chatter from this man. I really don't, except the occasional "ha Houston, ha," or a lot of, you know. If I don't hear anything at all, I know for a fact that Florida is winning.
My girlfriend loves the show, so I'll be watching the game. She'll be watching the show.
Hey, Bill, drop that link tomorrow, dude. Drop that link. I'll show you. I'll show you where we're at.
We'll get there. We'll we go with the flow on that one, brother.
Get you live from the game, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I would love to see y'all like drop a link when the Pittsburgh Steelers win the Super Bowl, but I mean, you know, I'm not gonna hold my breath either.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dead.
You guys done? I still say that the Steelers win the Super Bowl before Dallas does, but I mean,
not before I die. Go Aaron Rodgers.
Guys, thanks for coming on. Everybody in the chats, awesome night. It is that time, though. Remember, everything we say on this show is just our opinion, but then again,
it could just be the alcohol talking. Oh, sorry.
Carlos opened it for me last night, but it could be the alcohol.
You motherfucker, both of you guys.
Damn it!
Have a good.
Damn it! Jumped it. My bad.
Party, good man, have you found it? Another shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Another shot is gonna hit you with a mind overloaded. The bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember, everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be